Welcome to my domain. I'm going to show you guys my streaming setup tour. So let's get started. Let's say hi, Nico. He's shy. He's a shy boy. So I've gotten a lot of questions as to what I stream, what software, hardware, stuff like that. So here I'm going to show you. Now I'm not perfect with my stuff, so a lot of my stuff it's like a learning experience kind of thing. First I'm going to go through the hardware of my stream setup. Alright, so first on my hardware is this HDMI splitter. Now this is a big help because it has all my consoles on the back plugged in, so I can easily use them for my Elgato. This one's my Switch, this one's my PlayStation, and this one's my TV. And I have an extra one right here too. And all you have to do is press the button, whichever function you want, and bada bing bada boom. If you're a streamer and you have a lot of consoles and your TV is like mounted on the wall or something, a bit expensive, but it's worth the investment. And right here we have my Elgato capture card. It is the HD60s Plus, and I love this thing. It's like a staple to anyone who wants to stream or just grab gameplay footage. Next is my camera. Now this is a Sony A6000. This is my old camera, and I use it now for a webcam. So how I accomplished this is I got a dummy battery that is connected to an AC adapter, so it has unlimited battery going in. And I also purchased the Elgato Cam link as well. So this is my camera, my webcam. So this is my lighting area. Now they're off because I can't put it directly towards the camera, that would be bad. But I stream with this. This is like a beauty ring light, and it's very small, so I'm going to change it for a more better light in the future. So yeah, but these two lights are the Philip Hughes lights, and I could adjust them. I could put them different colors, but I just use them for streaming when I'm like chill, because they're not as bright, and I wear glasses, so I don't really like bright things. So these are good. And this little guy is a big part of my lighting setup. It's usually behind me so I could like have some ambiance. I usually put it blue, light blue, pink, all those colors, just to add a little bit of more ambiance. So this is like a half circle ball light. Here is my mighty PC. It's a Dell and it does all the things I need, but I do need to upgrade in the future. But for now, it does a really good job. And moving on to my headsets, you guys have seen this many times before. These are the Razer Kraken kitty ears, and I also have the base for it, which also gives me more USB ports, which you can never have too many USB ports because you use them up like freaking candy. And the last purchase I made for my setup was the mic. This is the Elgato Wavelength 3 mic, and I love it. It's a bit of a learning curve, not gonna lie, but it's still a really good mic. Just as a basic mic, it makes your voice sound really good, and it also clips out your high notes, so if you screech like a banshee, it'll cut it off and make it more smoother. And I love it. It's a really good mic, though it does look like GLaDOS from Portal for some reason, and it scares me, but it's cool. Now this is one of the best purchases I've made, honestly. It was 20 bucks on Amazon, and this is my mic arm. It's very tiny, so it's good for my desk, and it actually clamped on my desk properly, which was yay. And I just love the price, love the feel. I could just move it like this. Granted, it's not like those $100 ones, but it does a good job. And when you're streaming, you should always try to get an arm if you can, because if your mic is on the table, stuff like this will hear a lot. Like, it's very bad. So invest in an arm. Actually, don't invest. This was 20 bucks on Amazon. I'll leave a link if I can find it, but it's one of my favorite things. And I have my chair, which I sit on, and my curtains, which I use to block out sunlight because my window is very big. Curtains are actually blackout curtains, so yeah. And that is it for my hardware section of the video. Time for the software. So time for the streaming software. Now I use XSplit Broadcaster. I kind of left Streamlabs because it was a little too buggy, but now it looks like it's more better, so I'm thinking of moving back to Streamlabs OBS. But for now I use XSplit Broadcaster. Now this is my starting screen, and these are all my scenes. Some of them I don't really use as much, but some I use all the time. Alright, so for some more behind the scenes stuff, so this is my main tab and it's new gaming live stream 2. I have my alerts, all my other inputs, cam link, I have my Elgato right here. The stuff that I don't use have the eyes poked because I don't use them, so they don't show up. I should probably delete them so I could free up some space. But yeah, this is my main gaming hub. But this is just my setup. Your setup could look totally different, but the basics are still the same. You still need a capture card if you're doing consoles. You still need audio, webcam if you're doing a webcam. All the basic stuff is still there across the board, whether it's XSplit or Streamlabs or OBS. It's pretty much the same across the board, though there are differences between each one to make it, unique. But this is mine. Another unique thing on my stream is the wave link. Now the wave link is exclusive to the Elgato Wave 3 or 1. So basically what this is, it does what an XLR mic setup does, but in a digital way. If you're not aware of what really that is, it basically gives you a lot of control over your audio versus just a standard USB mic that, you have the inputs all through the same channel. A XLR kind of setup lets you separate the channels so you could have better control over what comes where, how low, how high. So mostly I have my games. I'm down here because I'm very sensitive to loud noises, and all of y'all are up there or around there. So it's a good piece of software, but it does come with a steep learning curve. This was a trip trying to set this up. And there's only 4 channels. There's a total of 9. So it can get pretty hectic. When it works good, it's good. When it works bad, total chaos. You gotta look at everything and move everything. Total chaos. So be careful with this one if you're interested in the Elgato wavelength. The last really important thing that I use for streaming is Streamlabs. Now Streamlabs and Streamlabs OBS are different things, so you could use any other streaming software and Streamlabs will work with it. So this is basically like your manager of your streams. It has your alert boxes, your donations, the events, different kind of widgets you could use. You could do bots, you could do giveaway bots, and all that stuff. So Streamlabs is really important, and it's free as well. So yeah. Alright, so that is it for my video on what I use for hardware and software. I hope I explained a lot of stuff, and if you still have questions, please let me know. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys use to stream? But if you don't stream, tell me what you guys look for in a stream. Is it aesthetic, the person, the game, the way the game is played? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, please give me a like, and if you like my channel and would love to see more, hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, play a good game. Bye.